Welcome to the... Let's just jump into it. Welcome to the channel, people. If you're new here, I'm Brandi, and today I'm bringing you something just a little bit different. I have listened to some of my subscribers and compiled a top 10 list of my struggles for my first year on YouTube. Starting from the least favorite, number 10, this DIY looks good enough to eat. Now let me set the stage for you real quick. This Dollar Tree holder, it doesn't look like food, does it? No. Well, my child came in while I was in the middle of the next one and thought it looked like some cheese.
It kind of reminds me of cheese that you would see in a cartoon.
Well, there's no cheese in there, miss.
Well, I thought it was made of it.
There's no cheese in there. Anyone else's kids act like they're starving all the time and try to eat their DIYs? No, just mine? Okay. This next struggle was definitely the first struggle I was ever thinking about cutting out my content because I was so embarrassed that I almost got a concussion on camera, making this one of my funniest personal moments when lighting strikes. Beforehand with the stain blocker, we're going to just put this on here and I'm going to let it sit overnight. It is early the next morning and as you can see, everything is dry. The tanning looks... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I need to go get some coffee first. I'll be back. For this next one, since I had just started the channel, I wasn't really sure the direction I was taking my content, and I was still using my old name, and I was trying to just keep rolling, even after I hit myself, making this number 8, trying to ignore the pain. This project was going really well for me. Like, I couldn't believe how fast I was actually getting this done until... Owie. I know y'all were worried about my thumb, right? Don't worry, it's all better. It's all better. Next, number 7 is pretty self-explanatory. I purchased all of this stuff from Dollar Tree, and if they're making anything high quality, it is these wreath-shaped metal pieces. Everything started going wrong for me filming this part. Lighting is falling. It's all falling and it's caving in. It's caving in. Oh. You're gonna need 2 hands and the tight grip for this. Whew. Oh. Take a breath. Whew. It's coming along, people. Listen, I didn't promise easy here, did I? I didn't promise easy. I have yet to buy another Dollar Tree wreath form. Even though I went and bought new wire cutters, I'm still kind of traumatized. For this next one, it was literally one of the first videos I had ever posted. And I had never experienced chalk paint before. Oh my. What? What? What is this? Oh. just seen had an alien. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do with it. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. That was different. Oh. I'll be right back. Do y'all know what a symbiote looks for? Have you ever seen Marvel, Venom, any, aliens, any of it? I have dropped so many screws trying to put this together. I finally get it put together, and all the screws I dropped are still where they're at, but it's all put together, and I'm just wondering where those extra screws that are on the floor went. My mother even came over later and seen all the screws and was like, Brandi, where do these go? I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Duping is not always easy, and I had a vision of a way I wanted to recreate this in a unique way, and I probably should have just purchased it. But I really wanted this to kind of smush it through, and the spackling just ended up crumbling on me, and it was a mess. Just let it dry 24 hours. Do not be impatient, because now I gotta spackle these pieces all over again. I do want to add that all the noises my neighbors. It's life. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's YouTube. It's real. It's me being real. There's kids playing in a pool, and I'm not gonna stop their joy. We're just gonna keep on rolling. Also, I was using a mic in the beginning. I'm in the patio, and it's kind of echoey. I was using a mic, and I'm going back over some of the film. I don't care for the voice in it, so please excuse how some of this may or may not sound. This is also my first time filming something like this. I'm DIY. I'm not your on-camera entertainment. It's DIY entertainment, not me entertainment. I took this tacky glue, and I've had subbies tell me about this. I've had, other channels that use it. It's not for me. Please don't mention it no more, okay? I'm gonna stick to my hot glue and my wood glue. This just, but I carried on. I mustered through it, mustered through the pain. Once I got these all stacked sideways, I continued to just press them together in a manner that was allowing them to still fall apart. Apparently nothing I was doing with this, tacky glue, it could be operator error. I don't know, but it is not for me. I appreciate the information. It's not for me. As you can tell, I literally struggled this entire time trying to keep these pieces together. And she's still holding up. Look at her. We just lost some florals, but the piece is still together. Before we get to the last two, I want to take a moment and talk about some of the polls I've been putting out. I know some people have been like, Brandi, why are we taking all these polls? Well, they're going to affect your content and maybe some other things that you see. And it's important, voice your opinion. I'm asking for it. If you got a moment, fill it out. I know some of you like polls, and thank you for those of you that have been filling them out. So with that being said, in my most recent chat with me video, I announced that I was making a small merchandise collection. So what I did was I took the People's Choice and I made a piece of merch with her. There's actually 2 of these coffee mugs with her on there and cute little sayings. And there's also a bag with her on there that has a cute little saying. I am going to be doing a browse with me, browse with Brandi, and we're going to be doing that on Mondays, DIY related browsing and inspiration. So if you like DIY related things and crafts and stuff like that, hop on over on Mondays and check that out. You might see me in my little bag. There's also a couple other items on the site that I created. These were just the 2 items I had on hand that I wanted to show you. They were 2 of my little favorites with the people's favorite on them, and wanted to just share this with you. If you're interested in any of the items, there is a link down below. It is also on my website, thediystruggle.com. And last but certainly not least is something I have been working on for quite some time. My sketchbook series called A DIYer's Little Book of Sketches. This is the farmhouse style book, and it is the only one I have published at the current moment. I do have several other different styles, so crafters, DIYers can pick what makes them fuzzy inside that goes with their, you know, their style. This one has a couple small errors, nothing that really affect the purpose of the book, but it bothers me, and I'm my own editor, and this is my idea, and I want it to be as perfect as I can get it. So before I release the rest of the series over the next 2 weeks, I want to fix those things. But I was just so tired. I thought there might be other people like me out there that have loose paper hanging around, notebooks, journals, piling up with your ideas and sketches or budgets or color schemes or whatever, or even like your YouTube creator names. You can keep all of that in this book. This one book holds all that information and gives you all this extra space. And I am so excited to just put this out into the world to give you all a place to be a little bit more organized with your creativity. This can be purchased on Amazon. I will keep this link down in my description box, and it can be found on my website. Now let's jump back into number 2. Number 2 is one of my most recent videos. And you all got the biggest kick out of it. I am glad that I can bring y'all those laughs and that joy because I didn't think it was funny. But Phyllis, I want to give you a huge shout out because the title of this next clip I gave to you. I seriously wish I could make this up. What are the odds that I come out here to stage this and there are little bird turds? Like, come on, man. Taking a giant duty on my desk. Oh, I left a little stain. Now I gotta fix it. Gotta be kidding me. And there's another one. What is happening? Come on, man. Oh my gosh. The freaking nightmare. Let me know in the comments below if you guessed that this would be number 1. Also, let me know in the comments below if you had no idea that this even existed. It is by far my number 1 favorite. I get a chuckle out of it every time. There's even a little skit kind of on my Instagram where I was talking about some of this in the background that I didn't film in the video. Unfortunately, my Try It Tuesday series is gone, which I had some of my most fun moments on there. But, you know, maybe it'll come back one day. I know a couple of you are a little sad about it. If you're following me at all on Instagram, you've seen my little behind the scenes on this. Well, I'm gonna just let y'all watch this too.
I don't know how to get it off.
However, the opening process, I'm not feeling it. The Bondo, I did not have as much of a struggle getting this lid off, but I don't know. Comment down below if you guys have a simpler way, because I'll take whatever help you can give me with this stuff, because I got wood filler for days, people, wood filler for days. This joint, however, well, I'm just going to let y'all experience this and be quiet.
coming out.
And that's it, people. Let me know in the comments below what your number one pick would have been. Was there one that we didn't have? I was only doing top 10 because there's a lot of struggles. And I don't really like filming myself. Have we not talked about this? We can't do top 20. I can't sit here for all that time. I don't like staring at myself that much. As always, people, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if you would like me to do this again next year. And until next time, bye! Did y'all think you were done with me? I'll see y'all on Monday.